Good evening and happy new year to every one of you out there. You are welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we will be talking about the former program which we have programmed ahead of this very day, the first Sunday of the year before. So you all are welcome to the Answer TV. Here we are here today to discuss about the topic we dropped last week. Yeah, actually it was last week that we dropped the topic on this our channel. So we were saying things like wanted to discuss about the issue of who should pay the cost of the pandemic. So we programmed the debate, I can say the debate or the discussion to the first Sunday of the year, which happens to be today. So as I was saying in my last video, we were talking about things that this very pandemic have impacted in the world in general. So, like as I was saying in the preview or the video, so we noticed that from our former discussions, we have found out that at the present time, as we still dwell and battle with the pandemic of recent, so more than 24 million students happens to have dropped out of school as we speak right now. And the problem actually now is that it's not even the pandemic itself or the virus that is killing people and destroying humanity. But the major problem we are trying to talk about this issue today is why is the world and the world leaders, why are they not acting? They are not acting in the sense that they are not responding to the point, the actual cause of this very pandemic. Everyone is just trying to say we have tackled it on our own side. We are doing our best to make sure we put it in order with different lockdowns and restrictions and all so many things. But nobody is asking China. Nobody is suing China in history. People and countries and governments are held accountable for this. They pay ransoms to the world leaders and the world organizations for reparation of things. Let me put it in that way. Like back in the days, I can have many countries, for example, that have paid so many times and pay for damages for the world reparation for any man-made disaster that be caused by any country or by any government or by any company or by any associations. So, but in this time around, we don't see anybody holding China accountable for this. And to the funniest thing, even the world, they are still doing business with China. Nobody is staying away. More than 8 countries have already ordered the China-made vaccines to vaccinate their citizens. So every other country, people are battling for different type of vaccines. They are trying to make the vaccines compulsory that you must be vaccinated before you can do any other thing. Like where we are now, they are saying the government is already putting it in their constitution to be compulsory that everybody must be vaccinated. Yes, fine. If they are talking about vaccine is a good thing. We are not opposing that. But the major problem we are trying to talk about now is really why is nobody holding China accountable for this? Yes, so if you are with us on the live, you can drop your opinion or your comment below so that we can know how we can also reason with what you have just said and know the next point to calculate from what other people are still saying. Because here we are dropping our personal opinions and some things that we have known from the past histories. So we are just trying to put things accordingly to see people's opinion and to see if maybe where you are in your own country or where you live, maybe your government is acting opposite of what we are saying here. So you too should also let us know behind the comment bar below. So if you have not also subscribed to our channel, you are welcome to the Answer TV. So you can just go down below the video there, then you see the red button that is written subscribe, then you just click it. It doesn't cost you anything. So you just try to use that to support us, to subscribe, like our videos, watch our previous videos and our upcoming videos. Then you can also share to help the channel grow. God bless you as you do that. So if you really have your own opinion or you have idea about what we are talking about, because this program will be going on every once in a week, we have to be coming up with something concerning this very particular program on this channel. So you are always welcome every day, anytime. We are always there to brief you what we have heard or what we have noticed about the change of the way they are handling those things around. And if you also have a vital information concerning how they do handle it in your own area or your environmental vicinity, you can also let us know, either by dropping your comment or you can meet us on our live videos during the week. So you are all welcome. You are welcome to the Answer TV. You are welcome. If today is your first time of watching this our channel, please, we beg you with the name of God, do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so that anytime we go live like this or anytime we have some important issue to deliver to you, so that you can be the first person to get your eye view on the particular video. Thank you so much as you do that. God continue to bless you. So we are still on the matter. We are still trying to know if some people will be dropping their comment behind the video there so that we can know, because nobody is actually making China to pay for this, because from the look of things, so many things like this have happened before. So many things that were not even up to this have happened before. So some government and some people responsible, some organizations that are responsible for it, they were made to pay. They were made to pay by the world. So, but today we see nobody acting towards that. As we speak today now, we have lost over 400 million jobs worldwide due to the pandemic, due to the Wuhan virus. Those jobs, to coming back of those jobs is not just an easy thing. It's not something that you can predict. More than 10 countries have already gone under recessions just because of the Wuhan virus. And things are not just getting close to normal. And things can never be normal from what we are seeing. So you don't need to deceive ourselves. We should just be straightforward. Nobody is going back to the normal life that we were living before. Nobody. It's not happening. 2020 was a year of a great reset. It's a year of a great reset. So it has been done. It's still going on until it gets to the end. So you and I should be prepared for that. Because even if they lift up the lockdowns and make more restrictions, that is not going to stop the pandemic. Actually, even if you wear mask from today till your last day on earth, it's not going to stop the pandemic. So they have other ways that they must be trying to put it to. They must have other ways to make sure they try to stop this pandemic. And the way of stopping this pandemic can never make our normal life go back to normal. We have to try to adapt to the new normal that will be coming towards our way. So if you also have your own opinion concerning what we are talking about, so you leave your comment behind so that we know where to meet up with you from our particular topic that we are talking about today, because we are actually concentrated on this very particular topic today. We don't want to talk so many things so that it will not be deceiving to so many people that are watching, because it's not a particular class for some certain set of people. We are doing it in general. So if you have anything that you have in mind concerning what we are talking about, you can also bring your opinion. Because from what I'm saying, I am saying that China should be held accountable for the pandemic. That's what I'm saying. Because from my calculations, from what I have seen in the past and the histories of world and man-made disasters and all, countries and government that are responsible, they are made to pay ransoms. So if you know that you are also on the same line with us, you are also thinking what we are thinking, as in you are also in support of what we are saying. I think it is a high time for us to be using the hashtag make China pay. Yes, when you post, let your government, wherever you live, wherever you are, wherever your locality, your vicinity, or whatever, just make sure whatsoever you post on any platform that you are using Facebook, you are using Instagram, you are using Parler, you are using Imo, even if no matter where any platform you are. So the things you are posting should be taking that hashtag of make China pay, so that people should be knowing what we are talking about. So we should also spread this information across to the population, that they should know that this is how things are supposed to go. They are supposed to make things like this. So we are raising our own suggestion. So by the time we continue with this step, that hashtag make China pay, or hashtag make China pay is okay, because China should be held accountable for this. So if by the time we continue posting it like this, we will be able to notify so many people that this is the right way that we are supposed to push forward in this time of this great reset and pandemic of a thing. So we should continue and learn how to use that hashtag make China pay. By the time we continue with this step, at a time in future, our government will understand what we are saying, and I believe they will also be able to look back to their record of histories to know if their countries have ever been made to pay ransom for any man-made disaster in their history. So even if it was 100 years ago, if you are the ruler, or you are the president, you are the governor of your country, you are the prime minister of your country, you will be able to know that in such time in history, my country was made to pay such ransom for a man-made disaster that was caused by the country, or that was caused by the government. So with this hashtag make China pay, I believe things will work out. You and I can push this leg forward, and so many other people will join us from there. We must start from somewhere. We should not be our brother's enemy. They just want to separate us from being our brother's keeper, because they say united we stand, divided we fall. If by the time they divide us, we can never be able to stand if we are divided, just like the language barrier have already divided us. So we should try to fight against this particular issue. It's not the only way of to wash your hand, stay away from each other. That is not the only way to fight this pandemic. We all should also note and take it very serious that we should hold China accountable. We should make China pay for this pandemic. China must pay for this pandemic. I know that one day the world leaders and the world government will hear this very voice, hashtag make China pay, so that we can work good things out from that stage. China, they know what they are doing, they know what they have caused. I was on my page the other week, I think 3 days ago. I saw in China, Wuhan city, where the virus originally originated from. The way they celebrated their Christmas Eve and their New Year Eve, I don't think every other country celebrated it in that way. People, they were throwing parties in everywhere. There were a crowd of people wearing no mask. Let me just say, it was a city of virus free, because they were throwing heavy parties. People were everywhere, dancing to music, DJs everywhere, crowded like another thing. While other countries were celebrating their Christmas and New Year in lockdowns, in isolated places. So this is why we should take a very serious eye to look into this China pandemic and know how to deal with it. But for a start with that, me, I'm putting the hashtag make China pay. as a one step forward to prove that we really know that things are going on, because we can't just stay behind and be like the frogs. The frogs, we can't just be living like the frogs among them, just follow instructions, do this, we do that, we do lockdown restrictions and all. Nobody can travel. If you are planning for anything within this pandemic, it's just no way, because people are afraid to even travel. Even if you have your 1 week travel ban lift, you feel that you might be locked down the other way. So we should try to do things with this our little opinion. Let everybody stand up for itself. Every man should stand up for himself. Let everybody make every other person, let every other voice outside there until it gets to the right table, that we should continue to use this hashtag make China pay. China should be held accountable for this pandemic and relieve the poor masses from this extreme poverty of life setting, which they call the Great Reset. So I know one day this very particular voice will get to the right people that will be able to think smart and know what I am talking about today. But you that is watching live now, I also want you to try your own best to spread the news across the world, because together we stand, divided we fall. We should stand together and put on together forward the hashtag make China pay until the government and the world leaders hear this very voice. It's not only Black Lives Matters that we should be pushing forward things of violence. This particular one is more than this Black Lives Matter that we are protesting all over the world. The hashtag Black Lives Matter spread all over the world, all over the universe. It wasn't only in America where the murder took place that it was the riot took place. So I also want this very hashtag make China pay to spread all over the world, so that people will understand the power of China in this very particular pandemic. We know that there are so many other people around the globe that are actually pushing for this great reset. Yeah, it's not just China alone that is pushing for the great reset, but that being the fact that we, according to human view, we were told that this virus originated from China. So, which is on the other side happens to be a man-made disaster to the world. So, according to the history of the world, every other man-made disaster that have happened before back in history till date, the country and the government responsible were made to pay. If you doubt me, go and search it and you will find out the answer to yourself. I don't need you to believe what I'm saying. I only need you to go for more research, so that you should know your left and know your right, know where you stand. You should not just be pushing yourself along. When they say lockdown, you lock down. When they say open that, you open that. No, you should have a voice for yourself. Even if you cannot speak out, at least you can type something. Just put that hashtag make China pay. The way we spread, the way people spread, the way the word spread, hashtag Black Lives Matters. So now it's time to say hashtag make China pay, so that until the government and the world leaders will hear all our voices. Thank you very much for being on this our program. So we appreciate each and every one of you. We thank you so much for your support, people viewing us and the people that will come back and watch the video and subscribe to our channel, like and share. We thank you all very much. This is the Answer TV. You are always welcome to our channel. We thank you people very much for supporting this channel to this very particular day that it is today. We remember when we started, we know where we started from, so we are not relenting, we are not giving up, we are still trying to push more better step ahead, so that until the world we actually know that we are here for the right thing. Here we talk about things that are important to life. We also do live shows, traveling stores, and so many things, advert on body cares and all. So you can go down to our channel under the name of the channel. You see our website and every other thing, in case you are you're interested in any of our services and so many things that are available on our channel. So you can just click on the link below there on the website there, then you get whatsoever you want. You can follow us on our Twitter handle, you can follow us on our Pala page, follow us on our Instagram. So we are all there. You see links and every other thing concerning the channel under the Answer TV right there. Like you guys, one love. Happy New Year to everyone out there. So never you forget, try to like and comment. Even if you don't need your comment, even if you don't have time to make that your comment, sorry, you can just click on the red button to subscribe to our channel, share our video, let people know what we are talking about a week like this on this our particular channel. So and never you forget to put that hashtag make channel pay on your next post. Bye bye guys. Love you guys.